Well, continuing on from this Hallmark Channel movie marathon Christmas, last night we took a look at a film starring a former actress regular, Candace Cameron Bure. Tonight we're taking a look at another one, and that would be Lacey Chabert with The Sweetest Christmas. This film stars Lacey Chabert. She stars as a young woman by the name of Kylie. Kylie works for this company as she's kind of starts off as a receptionist, then moves her way up to planner. But also she's dating the head of the company. Her ex-boyfriend's name is Alex. And then she has a heart for baking. She's really she's a pastry chef who has struggled to find her way into the food restaurant tour business. But she loves making gingerbread houses with her nieces. She's a complete chef, definitely. And she, but also at the same time, she works with her boyfriend, underneath her boyfriend, but she's wanting a little bit more out of a relationship. And so the boyfriend takes her to this restaurant. Turns out it is a pizzeria restaurant that is owned and operated by an ex-boyfriend by the name of Nick, who's played by Leo Coco in this film. And so the boyfriend, Kylie thinks that he has brought her there to propose a engagement, to give her an engagement ring, asked to marry, but no, it's a promotion, like a colleague or team. And upon breaking up with him at that moment, she just decides to enter into the contest to bake a gingerbread house and possibly win this competition. And she plans to do it by using her sister's kitchen. Well, her sister has two little girls, and they decide to be little girls and accidentally ruin the oven. So the only person that she can think of offhand to help her in the situation is go to the ex-boyfriend, Nick, and who owns the pizzeria. And they start developing a somewhat relationship again. Um, and she helps him getting ready for Christmas. Like say, well, like I'm a bachelor myself, but even I have time and I have a job to put up my Christmas tree. But they in these Hallmark Channel movies, they tend to want to go with, okay, you got to go to a tree lot, cut down a tree. I'm sorry, I'm lazy. My tree's artificial. But anyhow, they decide to start up their relationship again, but first of all, he offers his professional kitchen as kind of the workplace for her to build her gingerbread house. And of course, like in the previous film, the other boyfriend shows up trying to win her back and realizes that some things aren't meant to be. And so and thus leading to the climax of the movie. You know, do check these movies out for yourself, and that way, I just tell you the whole story, but I'm not going to tell you the final result. But, okay, so The Sweetest Christmas. I want to be honest, I did not like this one as well as I did Christmas Town last night. This one was still... I was still rooting for her to go with the guy who she fell back in love with and not the previous boyfriend. It's difficult to say. I'm not going to say that all these movies are the same. But so far I've watched 3 of these and I see similar things appear. Like this one in Christmas Town. It both had like the boyfriends reappear in the picture. So let's just continue a little bit further down the marathon road and I'll come up with an end result. But this one, I didn't like this one as well as I did Christmas Town. I still think Lacey Chabert, she definitely comes across as a lovable young woman. She's a very attractive young woman. And of course, she came from, excuse me. Again, she was like Candace Cameron Bure. She was a TV teen star, but also she was known for being in the film Mean Girls, and so. But also at the same time, I think the reason why those two women, they are definitely parents now, and they want to do something for their families, and families gather around. But now this is just one film out of several that they have done. So next one, I think I'm going to take a look at a film that has Danica McKellar. Last night I couldn't pronounce her last name. It's Danica McKellar. But yeah, I kind of want to go through the regular stars first. Like at least do one film and like maybe we'll go through and do the rest, or do some others. But this one definitely has a happy ending. It does have a satisfying ending, but I didn't like this one as well. I'm just going to be honest. I just found the story not as likable as the other one. Um, I can't quite put my finger on it, but is this one? It wasn't a terrible film. I mean, there's much worse things out there, but I just didn't like this one as well. This one was too much. I can't exactly put my finger on it. That's what's really strange about it. That I don't know. Maybe it wasn't maybe it wasn't as engaging as what the last night's film was, but uh, but yeah, I there's nothing wrong. I mean, there's really nothing terrible about this. I mean, what do you expect from made for TV films? I mean, they're not gonna have the quality that you would see on a movie that goes into the movie theater. They have their own separate quality to them. That doesn't. I'm not knocking them whatsoever. I mean, but it's just this one was just a little bit different. That was kind of odd to me. I there was just something I it wasn't terrible, but I would not say that this one was going to be one of my favorite ones. But however, do check it out. This tonight was the Lacey Chabert version. So I think tomorrow night we'll take a look at Danica McKellar, film starring Danica McKellar. But also we could go into Candace Cameron Bure's TV sister, Jodie Sweetin. Yeah. I'll pick and see. Yeah, like I said, I'm doing this completely at random. But tonight was the Sweetest Christmas, and so from me to you, see you later.